just wasn't ready. But baby, I'll find a way. Baby, I'll find a way. Find a way to get you back. So right now, your love is so good to me. Your love is a mystery. And baby, I promise to find you. There's no one in this world that means more to me. Your love is a mystery. And baby, I promise to find you. I just wasn't ready. But baby, I'll find a way. So never lose my mind. Now I'm back this time for your love. Right now, your love is so good to me. Your love is a mystery. And baby, I promise to find you. There's no one in this world that means more to me. Your love is a mystery. And baby, I promise to find you.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hope everyone's having a lovely, lovely day. I know I am. All right. Let's go ahead and switch the tunes to our reading music. But yeah, welcome on in, robots. Welcome on in, Par. Welcome on in, Honeybee, and if you're still here, Blue, thanks for dropping on in again once again. All right, then we switch over to our reading tunes. There we go. Perfect. Robots. Beep boop, beep boop. And here we go, just doing a last quick double check and making sure everything's doing all right. So I usually miss your stream because of, yeah, no worries, no worries. My VODs are up, and the VODs are always going to end up being posted to YouTube eventually. I have a huge backlog I gotta work on because ADHD makes it really hard to just be like, I can do this later. But yeah, I have a huge list of a huge backlog of videos I need to upload then. Add descriptions and stuff, and yeah, a lot of my streams, not the very beginning of my streams, unfortunately, because I didn't realize I wasn't recording anything, but a lot of my reading streams are on YouTube. So if you ever just need something to put on in the background of me just reading stuff, by all means, you can also do that. So glad I can hear you read while I work on your picture. You're making me a picture. Oh my god, that's right. I forgot. ADHD made me forget. Cool. Yeah, yeah. Like, my streams are definitely ones where I don't want people to feel pressured on anything. Aw, head pats. Yeah, yeah. Head pats. We love the head pats. Just be careful of the horns. But yeah, so if you want to come in and vibe, by all means. If you can't, you can always watch the VODs on when they're still up on Twitch, because Twitch has a dumb policy of deleting them after, like, I think it's 2 weeks. Or you can watch them on YouTube, where I upload them as best I can. I know I should start uploading them again because I'm about to reach the end of my backlog. Let me do a double check. I still have it open. March 10th. Okay, yeah, we're good. March 10th. We've got some time, so I will probably upload more of those tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. I'm going out somewhere tomorrow. Friday. I'll work on doing more uploading of the videos on Friday, probably. Battle wounds from patting is metal as fuck. Yeah, that just means the thing you patted was worth every second. Anywho, without further ado, let us begin. The Fantasy Book Club. I believe everyone who ever fell in love with books has a condition. We're liars. We would claim to our dying breath that we know it's just fiction. Assistant Librarian Fiona. We swear that we know magic isn't real. Dragons never existed. The only monsters are the humankind. But never once would we believe our own lie. History of ancient world, history of Europe. We should. Returns. But we don't. You don't belong here. Little oozing. Belief is all it takes. Issue 1. A Burning Beginning. The Fantasy Book Club. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, what now? Miss Morgan, librarian. Hey, boss, forget something? Yes, I got so caught up with this new shipment from my uncle for the collection that it completely slipped my mind. I got a text from this afternoon's work-study student before you arrived. Oh no, you've got to be kidding me. This is the 3rd time one of them has called this month. I'm sorry, Fiona. I know how you hate working the circulation desk, and as a student librarian, I would rather have you do another task. But helping out guests is part of the job too. But I just found a book in the returns cart that doesn't have a shelf mark number. I need to find out where it goes. Ha! You can do that from the front desk computer, and you know it. Fine. And Fiona, please no more incidents. Happy customer service face, remember? I'll try. Tap, 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 tap. Alright. Finally, there's a librarian. Where the hell have you been? Dude, shut up, that's the bitchy one. Whatever, I have a paper to write. I don't have time to wait around for antisocial ass. Well, you need to shut the fuck up, my dude. Hey, now, how can the bitchy one help you today? Whip. And follow in the places, check out Patreon for sneak peeks and rewards. Burning Beginning. How can the bitchy one help you today? What's the Wi-Fi password? These overdue fees are bullshit. Whoa, so this is the library. Are you one of those sexy librarians I've heard about? Can't be on a waiting list. This paper is due tonight. Got my computer login. You work here. Can't you look it up? My professor said I could find credible sources here. How do I do that? Hey, baby, this hardcover is overdue. Can I put it in your return slot? You should be in the encyclopedia's work. 4 hours later. I hate literally everyone. Uh-oh, right? What do you say, my friend? Shall we figure out where you belong? Oop. Holy shit! This is from Special Collections. Miss Morgan must have misplaced it. I should call her. But I'm stuck out here until a night student arrives. And I don't work again until Monday. Tell Miss Morgan she'll take it and I won't get to read it. I was supposed to help her sort the new acquisitions today anyway. The book is leaking a bit. Just a little. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow,
I don't think
people really like books, huh?
Ow. Scarlet reads. Welcome on in. Thank you for coming to the Endless Archives. Please enjoy your stay, if indeed you do. I like the effects on the bubble, that's subtle. What effects? I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing wrong here. I was supposed to help her sort the new acquisitions today anyway. She's so forgetful. Ooh. I'm sure she won't even notice. I have to read it. Follow in the places, check out the Patreon for sneak peeks and rewards. Ooh, turn. Ah! Tristan! How long have you been standing there? Oh gosh, sorry I startled you. It's only been a few minutes. You look busy. I know you hate being stuck at the circulation desk, so I didn't want to interrupt you. Me almost. It almost me. Like he has my aesthetic. Like he has the facial hair, the glasses. His hair needs to be a bit longer, but it's almost there. It looks like I managed to anyway. My bad. So, how's your day going? Tick, 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 tick. You heard him. No! Actually, believed you let him down. What do you want? Bum, bum, bum. The Fantasy Book Club has a meeting tonight. Miss Morgan said she would order us copies of the new James Baker novel. It should have arrived today. Did she mention it to you? Sure, the new Wizard Files book. I've been looking forward to it for a while. I'd read that. So let me just grab every single copy in the library for you in your little club. You a fan too? You just love his take on the modern fantasy style. It really makes it feel like everything could actually happen in our world. We're all so excited. Well, sounds like I won't get to read it for at least a week, so no spoilers. I'm not sure how many people outside the core group will be joining us for this book. Drew, Izzy, and I are all bought our own copies. I'll bring back all the extras tomorrow, promise. Besides, one of these copies could be yours if you came to the meeting tonight. I know clubs have never really been your thing, but you and I had fun reading together in middle school. Really all it is. You will hurt him again. He should hate you. It would be what you deserve. Ah, The Hobbit by someone. Plus, I'm the club president. If anyone makes you feel uncomfortable, I'll kick him out. That makes what, the 5th time you've invited me? I admire their persistence, but no. I don't think it would go well. Though I wouldn't turn down a copy, if you can. Whatever. Just need you to sign for the books. It was worth a shot. Change your mind, we meet on the fireside reading room at 8. Tristan, just sign the damn form. Follow the places, check out the Patreon. Content warning. This episode of Fantasy Book Club contains themes of domestic violence and child abuse that may be upsetting to some readers. Your mental health matters. Yes, please. If that is something that you worry about, that may trigger you, please, mute the stream for a little bit, until I finish this chapter, or just go watch something else if you need to. No worries. There we go. If Tiffany ever shows up for her student librarian shift, tell her there's still a cart full of returns to do. Actually, on second thought, I'd be cleaning up the mess she makes all next week. So what's the message? Tell her she's a disaster and she should ask one of the real librarians to help her. Can't make that mistake again. Coward. Of course Tristan told. A good person. Unlike you. Ouch. Nothing was ever going to change. Said a great man like him would never. Only one way out. Fight! Yeesh. Mom, I'm home. Hey, sweetie, I just ordered pizza. Should be here soon. How was your day? Welcome home, Fifi. Did you miss me? Bum, bum, bum. Are you still afraid? Thud. Fee! What's wrong? Dad. Oh dear, I see. Flashbacks are happening again. How long has this been going on, Fee? Mom, don't call me that. Oh. 1800, nice. Perfect. Nice rounded number. I'm sorry. I forgot. You know you're supposed to tell me when something changes. It only started today, I swear. It's just bad. Really bad. Evil Nay. Hey, welcome on in. We're reading your comic. It's so far, it's really interesting. Also, you draw goth girls really well. Do we need to call Dr. Silas? You haven't had a flashback in almost 2 years, and with your other symptoms, the aggression and impulsiveness getting worse. No! I've been doing better. I really have. A great opening, very intriguing, very much so. Hope you enjoy it. I love my angry goth girl. Yeah, she's really good. And I love the pattern on her dress. It's really nice. Really have. I've been taking my meds. I'm much better at regulating my behavior. I haven't punched anyone in months. This isn't my disorder, just trauma. But sweetie, you know what? You know what it probably was? I saw Tristan today and it just kind of brought everything back. I just need to calm down and try one of my coping mechanisms that Dr. Silas and I worked out. Like something new to focus on. Miss Morgan sent me home with just the thing. My very own special collections project. That's good, right? If you're absolutely sure, okay. I know how hard you were working to try to stabilize, and it's okay if you don't always get it right. You don't have to be perfect for me to love you, sweetie. I'll be fine. This project will help. I know it. Follow in the places, check out the Patreon. Boop. Ooh. I already love her aesthetic. Dragonflight, the Silver Chair. Yeah, that's C.S. Lewis. Dragonflight. I feel like I've heard of that one. I can't place it. So I've never done this on my own before, but I'm sure I can handle it. First is inspection, checking every page for damage or issues that require immediate attention and taking notes. After that is photos. I'm going to be checking every page. I might as well read it. Fireside reading room. Okay. Hey, Tristan. What's up, Aramis? Your psych class to get out early? Yeah, just a bit. Happily, that means I get to be the first to get my hands on the new books. Gimme! Reach... Ah! What on earth? Aramis, what's wrong? You don't see that? Finally, someone mentions it. Anna McCaffrey book. Hang on. I gotta do a quick search. That name is familiar. Or the Dragon Riders burn. Oh, yeah, okay. I recognize these. I never got a chance to read these books when I was in school. They had them in the school library, but I was reading through a bunch of other books at the time. But yeah, like that. Those old book covers always look so good. Ew, yeah, agreed. That's gross. Yeah. Just don't move. Not an inch. Shit. Who's ready to read? Everybody stop. Close the door behind you. Tristan, I need you to text the other club members that the meeting is canceled. Right now. They're a weird sci-fi fantasy mix. Very cool. Nice. Yeah. I love all things fiction, which is kind of why your comic title just appeals to me so much. But yeah, I definitely want to check those out. Maybe I'll get them as ebooks on my e-reader at some point. Nailed it on the title. Hello. Whoop, pardon me. 1 second. There we go. But hell yeah, you did. And yeah, it's really funny. I was look, gonna start dinner. Yeah, of course. Go get some dinner, Par. But yeah, I was talking when your comic started popping up when I was reading others, and they recommended the Fantasy Book Club, and they gave a little synopsis of the comic, and I basically just kind of gushed over, just like, yeah, I had a similar idea, but I couldn't figure out how I could execute it well, so I kind of just abandoned it. And now here we are reading yours, and I'm just like, oh, this is looking so good already. Yeah, people recommended you. Whenever at the end of their chapters or episodes, whatever you want to call them for webtoons, it's all chapters to me. But they would recommend different comics, and yours made an appearance a good number of times. So eventually I was just like, okay, you know what? Fuck it, we're reading this. Tristan, I need you to text the other club members that the meeting is canceled right now. Hey guys, I think Aramis is having one of her things. It's okay, we can always reschedule. You know, she isn't really comfortable talking about it in front of the others. That isn't the reason. Well, not the only reason. No worries. Whatever you need, Aramis. We got your back. Ooh. I'm sorry. No. Thank you, Bree. I'm still not used to having friends I can talk to when I see something. You may not understand it, but you're our friend. If you say you can see the future, then we believe you. So what's the bad news? It's my anatomy test, isn't it? I told you I wasn't going to warn you about stuff like that anymore. and no. You've been cursed. He's what? Follow in the places, check out the Patreon. I'm not cursed. Ugh. No, that is definitely a curse. I've only seen a few, but they're always disgusting. Looks like it has an influence effect of some kind. Hold out your hands. This thing is on a whole other level, though. Extremely contagious. Drawn towards power and belief. If it had gotten its hooks in you, it could alter your perception of the world to get you to do what it wants, whatever that may be. That felt super weird. What did you do? This would be so much easier if you guys could see magic. It's all over the books, too. Gave these to you. Gee, I wonder. The Standish residence. Translated from Ancient Sumerian. Oh, okay. I can't speak Ancient Sumerian, so... That's right, my dear. Read my tale. All the way to the end. And its new beginning. Follow in the places, check out Patreon. We are the scribes who serve the goddess Tiamat, keepers of her last scion. All that remains of her blood in the mortal realm, her best loved children, the last dragon. A man came to our cloisters calling himself an alchemist. From the earth he created a monster that rivaled our young scion, a scion charged in size and strength. After performing this miracle, he asked, "Am I not as powerful as your distant deity, the mother of monsters? Here I stand of flesh and bone, the same as you, only with the power of the gods in my mind." His name was Metordian, and my brother had left to follow him, leaving the child vulnerable in my care alone. I called upon the high priestess and holy warrior of our order, come to our aid. They came, heeding my prayers, but we were too late to save the child. The blood of Scion was in the hands of a madman. He would pervert its holiness, twist it to his own will. Goddess, we record this spell as a plea. We offer you our art and our words, our lives for our failures. In your name, we bind him outside of time, imprisoned with his followers who slew your child, trapped for eternity within this tome. Release us, vile goddess. The anchor is set, the sacrifice made. I shall be made whole again. Damn. It's not often I get to just go full unhinged. Oh, I get to read it again. Great growly voice, thank you. Release us, vile goddess. Relinquish us unto the world. The anchor is set, the sacrifice made. I shall be made whole again. Boom. Fireside reading room. Well, the curse was everywhere, but I managed to clean it up. The student librarian was super grumpy, but she did confirm that Fiona's shift ended at 5. Not sure where she went from here, though. She's probably at home. Tried calling and messaging her. No luck. Though she hardly responds to me in the best of times. Can't believe you still try with her, Tristan. I know that you two grew up together, but that bitch is crazy. For all we know, she infected you with this curse or whatever on purpose. Izzy, please don't call her that. But she is! You and Bree both went to high school with her, but you're the only one who seems to want to defend her. I knew her earlier than that. We were friends. At least before. Been through a lot. Remember when she almost got kicked out last year? I heard her shrink had to step in for her. Psych major will back me up.
That girl is one step away from being a straight-up psychopath.
Come on, you can't just judge someone like based on their mental disorders like that. Yes, your voices are all amazing. Thank you. Lots of practice. I play lots of Dungeons and Dragons. Rude, very.
Oh, well, not exactly. Antisocial personality disorder is mental illness just like any other. Besides, psychopath is a really outdated and unhelpful term.
Yes, it is. Like, psychopath doesn't mean you're crazy. I believe the proper definition is that you don't conform, like, to the societal standard of just neurotypical. I believe that's what's, like, psychopath is, like, by definition.
The fact that she has a diagnosis of ASPD is so young is... Never mind. None of that matters. Not right now, anyway. I don't think Fiona did this. Never gotten any indication that she uses magic of any kind. Can be quite unpleasant, but I think she is in danger. Not the source of it.
Want early access? Patreon.com/the evil nay. Thank you to the patron minions. Thanks to all these patrons. And follow in the places.
Okay then, if she's in danger, let's help her. Hold on. Now, hold on just a second. I hate to be that guy. Whatever, Drew. You love to be that guy. I'm serious. I want to help. It would be an adventure. But I need more information. I don't want to push Aramis, but all you've really told us is you see things sometimes. After that test incident last semester, I'm not doubting you. I just need a better grasp on the situation. If I'm going to get involved with this, I need to understand what it is you're seeing. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. You all have been extending me a lot of trust for a while now. I will try to explain it as best I can. I suppose I should start with my mom. She was a seer just like me, I guess. I don't have that many memories of her. At least, not from before she died.
Concern.
Wow, I never said that out loud before. Didn't realize how creepy it would sound. Though I guess it kind of is. My parents died in a car crash when I was little. I had no other family left, so I went into foster care. A new home almost every 6 months. I made people uncomfortable. When I was 13, I started seeing things.
Will ever adopt you alone. They are leaving tomorrow.
Everywhere I looked, another horrible fate stabbed back at me. Death, paths of self-destruction, and bitter disappointments. All while the ethereal form of a towering woman I barely remembered loomed over me silently.
There, no one cares. Die by his own hand. Can't be fixed.
I thought I was losing my mind. Honestly, I suppose I did lose it for a time. Disso can never have children. Trapped. I had to be committed for 2 years.
Early access, thanks. Go to the Patreon. Thanks to the patrons, all of these lovely, lovely people, and follow in the places.
Fortunately, I had a really good therapist. Instead of focusing on my hallucinations, I learned how to manage my anxiety and panic attacks.
Oh, sweetie.
Once I was calm, I could slow down the visions, and my ever-present guardian finally spoke. My mom had known something was going to happen, and she left me a guide to tell me everything she never could.
Oh. God, I love that they all just kind of get around her to ground her in reality. That way she doesn't get lost in talking about the past. That's so good. That's so good. I'm gonna cry. That's a wonderful depiction of someone talking about mental illness. Holy shit.
She's in here. Oh, thank you so much. You're very welcome. Like, as someone who's very much suffers from mental illness, depression, anxiety, and like that, all sorts of stuff. Like, God, that's so good to read, and so good to see someone just like depicting grounding techniques so fucking well. I love it. She's in here, or when I need her. The women in my family have apparently always been seers. Guess it has something to do with there being a legacy or a descendant of a scion, way back in our history. I don't know if I believe that part, but I do know what I can do is real. Her fate is in your hands, in her hands. Whether I want to or not, I can see flashes of possible futures. Very unpredictable, though. I can sometimes read surface thoughts, but it gives me nosebleeds. And it feels gross. And, well, I can see and use magic. He's coming. Like magic missile? No, Drew, not like magic missile. I think maybe some people could throw fireballs or conjure storms, but as far as I can tell, that power has to come from somewhere. The only spells I've ever personally used are actually more like prayers. The thing I did with crystals earlier is a Wiccan cleansing ritual. Is that something I could learn to do? To an extent, I think so. I can see the magic when Wiccans do a spell, and pretty much any time I see someone earnestly praying. As long as they believe it will work, I think that's really the only thing that makes me any different. I can see it, even feel its purpose. I don't need faith. For me, all of it is just real. But believing in something also makes you more vulnerable to it. That is why I had to cleanse that curse, and why I'm worried about Fiona. I get not liking her, but you all have very similar tastes in books. Even before I told you all of this, each of you believed in magic, or at least a little bit. If it's real, it can hurt you or influence you. If it can influence you, make it real for everyone else. Early access, check out the Patreon. Thank you to the patrons, follow in the places. Oop. There we go. My mouse got a little weird there. Content warning. This episode of Fantasy Book Club contains blood and may be upsetting to some readers. If you're triggered by blood, please go watch something else for a few minutes, or just like look away or mute the stream for a little bit. No worries. Oh, right. I forgot to open that. Here we go. Then we come over here, make sure this is here. Perfect. Voila. Now we've got it. Bzz, 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 bzz. Help! Someone, please, someone help! Sharp. Yay for blood! Oh, my dear girl. Look at me, girl. Ah, still under only influence, it seems. Your life must be a living hell for you to fall under my spell so completely. A shame that you are dying. I could have used your mind to acclimate me to my new time. At least I can still glean your language from your mind before you pass. Most helpful. It is very strange here. Humanity has come a long way without divine interference. I like it, but I also do not understand it. We don't need her, Master. Surely the cult of Tiamat has died out by now. No one will be able to oppose us. we would announce your presence to the... We could announce your presence to the world.
Perhaps. It would be a shame to let the parts go to waste. Abisa, help Osric pull her out of there. Slosh. It is time to try out my new ingredient.
Want early access? Check out the Patreon. Thank you to all the patrons. Follow in the places. Oop. Come on. Once again, this episode contains blood, so be warned. And please, if something triggers you, don't feel like you have to be here.
There you are. You will be a creation that will spit in the face of the gods. I expect some instability. Your body wasn't in the best shape to start from, but with observation, I will be able to correct that in the next attempt. As temporary as you may be, you will need a name.
Master, I have a name.
Oh, I'm sure you do, sweetling.
Always take care of yourself first. Trigger warnings are important. Yes, indeed.
Something very unimpressive, I have no doubt. But you are mine now. Statement to my achievement and strength.
Yours.
Yes. I think perhaps something that is a testament to your rebirth. Something as fleeting yet beautiful as you shall be.
Yours.
You will be called Fire.
Yours.
Ugh. It appears to be stuck. Poor broken thing. No matter. Sanity is not a necessity to be my creation.
Yours.
Early access. Thank you to the patrons. Follow in the places. Once again, contains blood.
Now drink fire. Just a sip is all you need, and the transformation will begin.
Translated from Ancient Sumerian.
Yours?
What? How did you... Stop!
Go.
I said stop! Obey me!
Crash.
Go fuck yourself, Metordane.
Clatter.
Please, we must go. It's too late. She will kill you.
No, I created her. She is mine. The power of Tiamat is mine.
Really want to stay and watch the rest, but I have to clock back into work now. Yeah, no worries. Go take care of work, robots. It was really good. It was getting really good too. I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, like I said, the VOD will be up later. You don't have to worry. It'll be up on Twitch, and that's temporary, but then I'll upload it to YouTube later, so you'll be able to watch it. But thank you so much for dropping on in, robots.
We have only just breathed anew, and you would throw it away to spite a long-dead goddess.
Find it again later. Thanks. Yeah, of course.
No, my master. I must get you to safety. Fly, Osric.
Whoosh. Want early access? Go to the patron. Thank you to the patrons. Patreon. Back at the library.
You ready to go?
Yeah, guess it'll be out in a minute.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, just...
You worried about her?
Of course I am. I've texted her, called her. Usually she would have at least told me to fuck off by now. Everyone seems to think this is normal for her, and I should be used to it, or just give up. But I'm not used to it. This is not normal, and I'm not giving up on her.
Not everyone thinks that. Aside from Izzy taking some shots at her, it seems to me everyone wants to help if we can. Hell, you're about to drive out to her place uninvited to figure out what's going on. It's gonna get really awkward.
Bree, I'm serious. I have a terrible feeling that something has happened to her.
I get it, and I'm not saying we shouldn't go. I'm not asking you to give up. Just maybe consider why the rest of us are a little unwilling to piss her off by butting into her life. I know you're willing to put yourself through a lot of pain for that girl, but you can't just expect others to do it too without a little appreciation.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm just worried.
Like, this dude is my aesthetic. He's got the fucking like pullover hoodie thing. Like, he has an old haircut I used to rock. He's got glasses. He's got the facial hair.
Of course I'm right. You had a full shift in 2 classes today, didn't you?
And I helped my dad with invoices this morning. How did you know?
No time for my bullshit. You have no time for my bullshit when you're tired. Thanks, B.
Slam. Let's go track down this curse. Thanks for driving us. Sure. Everyone just watch the leather. I just had the interior redone.
That's a really nice car. Thanks to the patrons. Go to the Patreon if you want early access. Ooh. Join me on the Webtoon Canvas community Discord server. Nice. Post updates and we can chat. I have one channel where I can post updates and we can chat. Very cool. Fiona's neighborhood.
I was kind of hoping we wouldn't find anything. I mean, I believed you, Aramis, but this... Me too. What am I getting us into?
Slam.
Tristan, wait!
Hey kid, you can't go this way. We're evacuating the whole block. My friend lives over there. I need to make sure she's okay. Her name is Fiona Standish. They've been trying to reach her. Please tell me she's okay.
We're all very worried about her, officer.
You are all here for the Standish girl? Yes, we are. Well, I can't tell you that your friend... Well, I can tell you that your friend is safe. It's a bit of a miracle, actually. I think it's more of a miracle she has this many friends.
Steve! Inappropriate!
Go to the Patreon if you want to support it and get early access. Thank you to the patrons. And then there's the Discord server. This is probably like the older Discord server. I'm not entirely sure. I know there was like 2 different Canvas Discord servers.
But what happened?
Well, that is one hell of a house fire. I can tell you that.
Whoop. The equivalent for English phrase, oh my god. Wonder translate. And I have new server specifically for me. I need to get back and remove that, but I'm lazy. Nah, you're fine. You're fine. Translate. I wonder if Hindi. Okay, yeah, Hindi is here. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. That's neat.
Hare Bapri.
So he's basically just saying, "Oh my god." Oh, you're checking my Hindi, lol. No, I'm just looking it up because I've never actually seen Hindi written down. What's it called? Like when you take the Hindi and put it in English characters, there's a word for it, like transliteration. I think that's it. I've never seen it written down transliterated like that. So I was just curious. It was just like, huh, neat. That's cool. Like anytime I come across like languages like that, I always just want to look it up, but sometimes people just don't put what language it is. So I'm just like, well, I guess I'll find out later. Because you're putting the Hindi in it, it makes me just really happy. So I can look this stuff up and just, I learned a thing today.
Friend was in there for over an hour. Firefighters were doing their best, but there was an explosion. Thought for sure we had lost her, and she comes strolling out of the rubble like nothing happened. Can we see her?
I'm afraid she refused medical treatment. Clothes were all burnt up and she was breathing smoke for so long, but the EMTs couldn't force her. Yeah, I don't speak it, unfortunately, so my translation may not be 100%. Yeah, that's fair. Like, from what I looked up, it's... Like, I just looked it up really quick here. It was more of like, oh my, as opposed to oh my god. But it's the same kind of like exclamation. So you got it right from what I could find. And I'm not gonna do like a full dive into language studies all of a sudden. It's just passing interests. That's about when the notorious Anne Shannon started harassing her for an interview. A little lunatic tried to smash my camera. I wasn't about to pass up the chance to interview someone who survived something like that. Steve was just trying to show her the footage and she freaked out. Now that sounds like Fiona. You see? So she didn't go to the hospital. Where is she? You have to find her. After that encounter, her mom wanted to get out of here. I went to stay with a local relative. Can't give out contact information, but I can pass along a message to them in the morning if you like. Damn it! Why can't I? Hey, you don't look so good. Why don't we get you sitting down? So what's going on? Oop, okay, we've got ads coming in 3 minutes. Nice. And don't even try. Don't blah 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 blah. Don't even try to tell me it's nothing. I've been holding your head since we left the library. I'm trying to see Fiona. It would help, but it would help Tristan, and honestly, it would ease my own fears a bit. But all I can see is this stupid symbol. Nothing else. I don't know what it means. My head is killing me. Every time I try, it gets worse. If it hurts, don't you think you should stop? None of us want you to get hurt over our peace of mind. Want early access? Thank you to the patrons. Go check out the Patreon if you also want to be a patron. There's also a Discord server. There's a different Discord server. And there's also my Discord server, which I believe has been... Yeah, it's popped up in the chat a couple times now. Yeah. Ba-dup. There we go. He's going to tell Fiona's mom that we were worried, but I don't know what good it'll do. We're kind of stuck for tonight. At least we know she's all right. She's not all right. She's in danger. Aramis, what are you? Holy shit. This one seeks knowledge that she cannot withstand, but I am not without mercy. I offer 2 boons freely to you, but heed me. If she digs too deep again, the seer will pay the price. I grant you first, clarity of faith, so that you may see the machinations of your enemy. I grant you second, a cause, so that you may serve a higher purpose. The fate of this city is tied to the girl in the fire. If she dies, as will you all. The faithful are coming to aid. Until then, keep her alive. Aramis. Alright, Bree. I should have stopped. End issue 1. Damn! And now we have an intermission chapter, right in time for ad break. Nice. Hey all, the Evil Nay here. I hope you enjoyed the first issue of the Fantasy Book Club. I've been wanting to tell this story for so long that when I finally decided to actually do it, I had no idea what to expect. Would anyone even be interested in these characters that I absolutely adore? Would I just be throwing something I love into the void where no one would see it or care? But here you all are, and I couldn't be more thrilled or humbled to have you. Bonus content! Bonus! Before issue 2 gets started, I want to give you a little bit of extra content. I will do one of these between each issue of 24-ish pages. This time, I will be giving you a bit of character background information on everyone you've met so far. This will also include a bit of sneak peek. Whoop. Time for ads. Woo! And we're back. Welcome back, everybody who is stuck in ad hell. We do appreciate it. They do support what we do here at the Endless Archives. Please consider subscribing, only if you're able to, of course. And you can use that one free subscription you get with Amazon Prime. Daddy Bezos doesn't need that money. And another way you can support us is with Twitch Turbo. Think YouTube Premium, but for Twitch, you watch everybody on Twitch, 0 ads, but we still get the benefits of ad review. It's a really cool subscription service where you only pay the one instead of multiple for each individual person. But yeah, thank you all. Before issue 2 gets started, I want to give you a little bit of extra content. I'll do one of these between each issue of 24-ish pages. This time I'll giving you a bit of character background information on everyone you've met so far. This will also include a bit of a sneak peek at how my art skills grow going into the next issue. Enjoy! Fiona Standish, age 19. Hell yeah. Look at her. Ugh. College sophomore, height 5'5". Oh, average.
Major, library science. Background, grew up in the area, works as an assistant librarian at Crossroads University. Fantasy book affiliation? None. Tristan Talwar, age 20, college sophomore. Height 5'11", major, pre-med. Background, also from the area. Tristan's father is an emergency surgeon at the local hospital. Fantasy book club affiliation, president/founder. Aramis Vale, age 21, college junior. Height 6 feet. Hell yeah, we love a tall woman. Major psychology. Background, Aramis is at Crossroads University on a scholarship she earned after aging out of the foster care system. Fantasy book affiliation, vice president. Bree Fairfax, age 22, part-time college student. Height 5'10", major business. Background, Bree goes to school part-time while helping her father run their local body shop. She is a skilled mechanic. Fantasy book club affiliation, treasurer. Isabel Izzy De Soto MacArthur, age 20, college sophomore. Height 5'3", major biology. Background, her parents are both in law enforcement in New York City. She wanted a chance to do something different with her life and ended up in the Midwest. Fantasy book club affiliation, secretary. Andrew Aronson, age 20, college sophomore. Height 5'4", short king. Comes up later, but Drew is trans masks. Really? That's cool. Representation. Hell yeah. We love to fucking see it. Major computer science. Background, Drew is from the West Coast. He literally rolled a d20 to pick where he went to school. Oh, if I could, I'd probably do that. I'd probably do exactly that. Fantasy book club affiliation, webmaster/communications. Jayla Morgan, age 43, height 5'9", aged like a fine wine. Position, library science professor and special collections curator. Background, grew up in England. Okay, so she's English. Her family is well known as book collectors and have made monetary donations to Crossroads University. Fantasy book club affiliation, faculty advisor. Okay. Metrodane, age 26, pre-imprisonment. Height 6'2", position alchemist. Background unknown. Osric, age 4, pre-imprisonment. Length 60 feet long. Background unknown. Abisa, age 22, pre-imprisonment. Length 36 feet long. Background unknown. Starting Saturday, March 27th. Fantasy Book Club, Issue 2. Dishonest Answers. Join the Webtoon Comments community server. Oh, look at that. I wonder who this is. Couldn't possibly be anyone we know. Nope, not at all. Fantasy Book Club, Issue 2. Dishonest Answers. Aramis. She's still out. Are you sure we shouldn't take her to a hospital? I don't think she would want us to. If all else fails, my dad will be waking up soon for his shift at the ER. You could ask him to take a look. Oh, she's awake. Did I fall asleep? Oh, my head. Ugh, pardon me, lunch coming back to haunt me. Jeez. You've been in and out since the park, and you've had a bit of a fever. We decided to bring you to my place until you woke up. Is it always like that? With the glowing and the floating? I was floating? Just a little bit of floating. No, it isn't usually like that. That wasn't seeing the future. I don't think that was even me. Well, I mean, who else could it be? I don't know. I kept pushing until I finally thought I had something. Then there was this overwhelming force. It was like running my head into a brick wall. The things I said, that wasn't me.
I was just a conduit for something else. It was a being so powerful that channeling them for less than a minute knocked me out. I didn't even learn anything. I have no idea what is happening. Boom.
Want early access? Patreon. Thank you to all the current patrons. And then there's the older Discord server once again. Who is this? We just don't know. I have an inkling of who it is. But yeah.
Okay, let's just take a breath. How does your head feel now?
It's a mystery.
How does your head feel now? Do you need anything? It's fine. Better at least. I'm just really freaked out. And that's okay. Honestly, I would be worried if you weren't. So, what do we do now? Obviously, Aramis can't do that again. Well, this being wanted us to protect Fiona, the girl in the fire. But we don't even know who or what it is. Why would we do what it says? True, we need more information. And the only person who seems to know anything is Fiona. I do know that something is wrong. A very dark future is looming, but Fiona is right at the center of it, turning it all into this massive dead zone. Wish I could just wobble. I think if there is anything we can trust from what your new friend said, it's that you pushing past this barrier is extremely dangerous. Oh, why did I stand up? Oh, there are other ways we can get information, and we won't have to put you at risk to get it. Tristan will just need to ask Fiona about what actually happened.
Doll. She's so tall and gay.
I'm sure that will go well. Fiona, the girl who is so well known for cooperating and explaining herself. Bree says no risk, she means for Aramis specifically. You're fair game, Tristan.
Hilarious is excellent timing for snarky comments as always. Mwah.
It's a skill. Also, I'm not wrong. Fiona will murder you.
Check out the Patreon for early access, thanks to the current patrons. I'm not sure if... I think we've gotten some new names since a couple pages ago. I think I lost track. I'll pay attention more to it. And once again, strange girl in the fire.
The problem is, I don't even know if she will get back to me. She probably lost her phone in the fire. Even if she does get the message, I said we were friends, not we are. She will come back to school at some point. I think she works in the library on Monday. Nothing else, maybe Miss Morgan will help us find her. You know she's just been through a lot and your relationship is tenuous. But you are the only one she could actually talk to, Tristan.
Why the hell are you asking me? You will think this is so dumb, but Aramis says you're in trouble. Just checking in on you. Yoda, please answer. I know this must seem weird, but I'm really worried about you. I'm coming over. I hope that is alright. Please be okay.
Okay. I'll do my best. It may seem lame for a Friday night, but when I get back to the dorms, I am going right to sleep. This day has been a wild ride.
Same. I'm so sleeping in tomorrow.
Come on, you all know I work in the morning. Dream of a lazy weekend. I don't think you know how to be lazy. What can I say? My daddy raised me to hustle.
I saw what happened. I'm so glad you're okay. Now you probably lost your phone, but when you get this, I really need to talk to you. Monday, Crossroads University campus.
That's her, girl whose house burned down.
They say the cause is still under investigation.
You have to see this news report. Clothes are practically burned off.
Heard she got in a fight with the news crew over it.
Isn't she the bitchy librarian? I bet that little psychopath started the fire herself.
Oh no.
You know she tried to kill her dad when she was 12, right?
Oof. God, that's not fair.
people will talk, unfortunately. Want early access? Check out the Patreon. Thank you to the current patrons, and the Discord is there. And we go through. You got to be kidding me. Fiona! Oh, it is so good to see you. I don't know if you got my messages. How are you? You look... Don't you dare say it. Sick. You look sick. Are you okay? Guess I am a little under the weather. Nothing serious. Lump. What was I supposed to say? Dead. I thought you were going to say I looked dead. Who in the hell was saying you look dead? My aunt, mostly. You've been living with her for all of 2 days, and the woman is a fucking delight. So, you went to my house and apparently told a cop you were worried about me? Yeah. I also left you an embarrassing number of text messages. Well, that's... and 2 voicemails. Wow, yeah, that is pretty embarrassing. It's like you care about me or something, you weirdo. Getting my phone replaced today. I want to make sure you are properly mortified by how much I am going to enjoy laughing at them. Oh, believe me, I am wishing I could disappear already. Success! So they're still friends. They're still friends. Even if she tries to play it off that they aren't, they're still friends at the end of the day. Check out the Patreon. Thank you to the current patrons and the outdated Discord server. Maybe I'll get lucky and your data will be recoverable. Ha! You ever been that lucky? Well, you're still alive. So I think so. Well, thank you for your concern, and despite what my aunt seems to think, I'm totally fine. You can stop worrying now. I still am, though, Fee. Excuse you? Snap. God, sorry, I just shorten people's names without thinking. I completely forgot you hate that. Fiona. Yes, I'm worried and I care about you. There's something weird going on. She started texting you before the fire even started. Irma said there was... Nope, not doing that. What? Seriously, do appreciate you wanting to check on me. It was really nice. But I do not want to talk about the fire. Early access at the Patreon, thanks to the current patrons. And then there's the Discord server. I have been featured on Webtoon previews. Hey! If you're on the hunt for more underrated comics, go check it out. If we get enough likes on my preview here, maybe we can get an interview with my main characters. Ooh, canvas previews, nice. Fan art. Thank you to these incredible creators who made fan art of the Fantasy Book Club. Please be sure to check out their other work. Artists, I Hate Fridays. They drew Bree being their amazing self, and it brings me life. They also drew Abisa a while ago for my birthday. Snake Lady is best birthday present. Demi-humans, that's another one I've been seeing, so yeah, that one's also on the list. Have I subscribed to it? I should check that. Demi-humans. Okay. Friday hater. Okay. Don't know why that's... Nope, that's not it. Weird. Demi-humans isn't coming up at all when I'm trying to find it. Very weird. And we'll try to find it later, I suppose. Fantasy Book Club. Here we go. I just lost everything. My books, first edition copy of The Silver Chair. It's been a while, and I know I Hate Fridays has to switch other projects. They may have taken it down. Oh, yeah, that's entirely possible. Decade worth of my favorite clothes and boots are all up in smoke, and I'm wearing a damn hoodie. Top it all off, I'm off my meds. But kindly take whatever weird theory you and your friends have about my life and shove it up your ass. I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking. Please wait. Shove. I have a gift for you.
Oh. That looked like it went well.
Yeah.
So there's no trace of the influence spell on her. So there's no trace of the influence spell on her anywhere, which is weird actually. Without her being cleansed in some way, I don't know how she got rid of it so thoroughly. What did she have to say?
Early access, go to the Patreon. Thank you to the patrons. Check out all the stuff. Ooh, more fan art. Thank you to these incredible creators who made fan art of the Fantasy Book Club. Please be sure to check out their other work. Artist Sorry Spooks, their character Charlie with Fiona, bringing that redhead chaos energy. Spook. Fantasy Book Club.
So what did Fiona have to say?
It was one of the nicest conversations I have had with her in years. I tried to ask about the fire, at which point she rightfully called me an asshole.
You should have led with the bribe.
Where did you come from? Also, it's not a bribe. It's a gift.
It's a bribe. She's right, you should have led with it.
What does it matter? I'm still trying to interrogate her about what is probably one of the worst nights of her life.
He's in danger, Tristan. And potentially everyone else too, if my brain buddy is to be believed.
I thought we were going with prophecy, pal.
Finding out what she knows, getting her to be honest with us, could be one of the most important things we can do. It isn't just about her or her feelings.
I know. Her feelings have to matter to us too. Otherwise, why would she trust us?
Glance.
I'll keep trying, okay? But I'm going to do it my way.
Check out the Patreon. Thank you to the patrons. And Discord. Boop. Later that Monday, the library. Okay, so she's English. Let's all go out for some frosty chocolate milkshakes. I haven't done like an English accent in a little while.
Oh, Fiona, before you leave, there's something in your mailbox, in your mailbox for you.
Please, people use those things? This is a signed copy that I pre-ordered. It's yours. Start rebuilding your collection, Tristan.
Aw, he got you a book. That is so sweet. It's a bribe. It's a gift. Honestly, you could be a bit nicer to him. Why would he be bribing you? So be nicer to him.
Tuesday, the guest room of Karen Creary, Fiona's aunt.
Okay, fine.
Tap, 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 tap. Guess you were that lucky. My data was trashed. I had to get a whole new phone number. This is Fiona, BTW. Oh damn, actually didn't want that to happen. Sorry. I kinda went off on you yesterday. Don't need to apologize, I deserved it. Yep, now is the part where you try again, I imagine. It really is very important that I talk to you about it. I think you are in danger. But I'm not going to push it. Here when you're ready to talk. Why do you think I'm in danger? There was a curse on the book you gave me. Aramis said it could make you do things. You know something is going on, but whatever it is, you don't have to deal with it on your own.
Shit.
Early access, check out the Patreon. Thanks to the patrons and the Discord. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Wednesday morning.
Okay, Fiona? Time to pull it together. Just like any other day of your life. No weakness.
Ooh,
No fear.
ooh,
No pain, no apologies. Put on whatever face you need to. Survive.
Ugh. She's in survival mode. I don't think she ever left survival mode from her previous stuff. And now she's just going back into that trench. Ugh. Poor gal. Early access, go to the Patreon. Thank you to the current patrons. Wednesday afternoon.
Nope.
Thursday. Hey Fiona? Yep.
Nope.
Friday.
What am I even doing? Fine, I'll bite.
For real?
I'm really not trying to bother you. I swear it's important. I was about to take a break anyway. You buy me a coffee, I'll give you 15 minutes.
I can work with that.
Take.
One dark chocolate and peppermint latte. Careful, it's really hot. Patreon, patrons, Discord, as always. That's back there. So Aramis can see things.
She's Wiccan or something, right? I mean, if that's what she believes in, sure, I guess. But fortune telling? Really?
No, she isn't Wiccan. Not really. Missing book. If seen, please contact Miss Morgan. Yes, don't tease her for being forgetful. Please. She can explain this way better than me. She can see and tap into all magic, no matter the belief system, and see the future. Lip.
I sound insane. Okay, let's say for the sake of time that I believe you.
Blushies, blushies.
Fine, she's a seer. Magic is real, neat. I'd always thought so. More importantly, what is she doing looking at my future?
Oh, she didn't. Not successfully, anyway. Most important part at the moment is she can see magic. So she's been trying.
No, so she's been trying to then.
Early access, check the Patreon. Thank you to the patrons. Discord. We're really just gonna like speed past the Discord every time until we get to the more current one. Fantasy Book Club. Here we go. Last Friday, the books you gave me had some kind of mind control spell on them.
What does she think I put? What does she think I put it there on purpose or something?
Oh, she's really turning red. Hey, Ember, welcome on in. No, I think you were the target. It just kind of spreads.
So if she can see magic, is the spell still there?
Stands. She says you are completely clean, no magic of any kind, but
then what's the problem? If it's gone, then what's this big danger?
Oof. I think maybe it's something that you already did. Oh. Whatever happened during the fire, it was such a big deal that some supernatural being possessed Aramis and told us we have to protect you or we could all be in danger. Fiona, I'm serious. Her eyes were glowing and she started floating. This is real.
Floating?
You okay?
I'm fine. You're right. The latte was super hot, that's all.
Ugh. You're not okay, my girl. On early access, go to the Patreon. Thank you to the patrons and the Discord. Come on. There we are. I'm really worried about you. We all are. That fire was no coincidence. It can happen in there. Something you don't want to talk about.
Yeah, I almost died. Slam. It's only the 4th time in my life. You'd think I would be more comfortable with my own mortality at this point. I didn't mean... Are any of your friends actually worried about me or just some vague, cataclysmic danger? Because it seems to me that I am just a means to an end. No thank you. I'm done. Let it go.
Thud. Oof.
That's not gonna end well. Tat, tat, tat. Ooh. I don't know who's speaking here. How do you not fall on your face doing that? This doesn't seem very practical. Seriously? Oh boy. That's not gonna end well. Thank you to the patrons. Check out the Patreon. And then there's that Discord. Whoop. Oh, there we go. Seriously? Oh, I'm very serious. I understand you didn't want to have this conversation. Metadane. But I'm afraid that's not really an option. Crash. Breathe. That was a little extra, don't you think? Nah. Is this what people being concerned for my safety feels like? Not sure if I'm into it. We don't have time for this. Who is Metadane? Is it mind reading now? That would sure make things easier, but I'm being blocked. But how are you in my head? Are you always so impossible? You act like this only affects you, but danger is coming. Every piece of the future you touch becomes indecipherable. All I can do is gather the pieces around the edges and hope for something useful. Metadane. Take. The first time in years, I don't know what's in front of me. Not only do you know, but you are the reason I'm blind to it. I'm going to ask again, so I'm not asking again. Who is Metadane? Don't touch me, swipe. Do all of you have a death wish? You don't understand what you're asking. Metadane is the reason my home is gone. He was the one controlling that spell you saw. He's dangerous. Explain. Check out the Patreon. Thank you to the current patrons. Whoop. Oop. There we go. I don't remember much. I was under his creepy spell for most of it. I guess he's some kind of alchemist or something. I had two monsters with him that did whatever he said. There was an amphitheater he called. No wait, amphitheater. Damn, my dyslexia is really fucking with that word. Amphitheater. Yeah, there we go. There was an amphitheater he called Orisk and a lamia named Abisa. Are you serious? An amphitheater? Like a snake dragon? Oh, hey, look. Yeah, he's wearing the trans buttons. Nice. Not actually a dragon, but whatever. So this guy creates monsters. Where did he come from? No idea. How did this fire start? Did the snakes do it? No. Forced me to burn my own house town. Thanks for the reminder. You were able to escape the spell. You know what he wanted from you in the first place? I honestly don't. But he hasn't given up. Went back to the house yesterday. Something had torn apart what was still standing. He's trying to find me. This really doesn't fill in many blanks. I don't know what to tell you. The next time someone hijacks my brain and destroys my life, I'll ask them to fill out a survey. Fiona, I know this is still really fresh, but we are trying to help. Maybe you could take us through everything that happened on Friday that you can remember. Any detail could be... Want early access? The Patreon. Thank you to all the patrons. What the hell was that? Damn it, I'll give you 2 guesses. Need a hand? I'm pretty sure I said not to touch me. Oh wait, no. Need a hand? Pretty sure I said not to touch me. Okay, so I'm guessing that's the amphitheater then. What was it? Osric? God, I didn't win. Now that was fun. Now this was fun. I'm leaving. I didn't think they would track me down so quickly. Someone who's currently being pursued by monsters, I don't recommend it. You should run. Scream! Maybe we should listen, guys? But this could be our chance to actually see what's going on. What we're up against. Aramis, what do you think? Leave, right? But we haven't learned anything. Aramis? I don't...
Hey, look at me. It's okay.
Tristan.
Let's just work through it. If they are after Fiona, she should go. That might even free up your sight a little. Then we can take a look and leave. It will still be more information than we had yesterday.
Yeah, sure.
You can't always rely on it.
You're right. I can't get a good read on anything right now. The only way we're going to find out what's going on is to see for ourselves.
Early access on the Patreon. Thank you to the current patrons. And follow in the places.
Can't be serious. You hear that thing, right?
I'll be right behind you, promise. I know you're scared, but you don't have to try to protect us. Protect us from it. We're already in this, Fiona.
Ooh. Oh, is she getting like double vision-y? Oh, that's not good.
I am not.
Scared? Or trying to push us away to keep us safe?
Neither.
Just be careful. I'll check in after. That's okay.
Why do you always do this?
Do what? Get involved?
Yes.
Just going to look.
This isn't your responsibility. Then whose is it?
Whoop.
It's mine, obviously. Stay safe, Tristan. Shh. I don't like to share.
Let's go.
This can't be real.
What's happening?
Dude, just run.
Thank you to the patrons. Follow on the Patreon for early access.
Boop.
Screet. Wow. There it is. Wait.
Ebisa, come see. I found her. She's much louder than I remember.
Jingle jingling.
Stay away from me.
I swear, Osric, if this is another random redhead, then what is that terrible noise? Wee wee wee.
So, monsters are real?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Want early access? Thank you to the patrons. Go to Patreon for early access. Okay. There's a book club.
This isn't her either, you giant moron. You said you saw her go into these buildings.
I thought I did. Are you sure this isn't her?
Please, I don't know what you people are talking about. Just let me go, I won't say anything. This one won't be useful to the master. It clearly lacks belief. Drop it. What?
Thwump.
What a waste. You've alerted the populace and have nothing to show for it. How do you not remember what she looks like?
They don't usually escape. Or live.
Fair enough.
Trip.
What? But there's nothing there. How? Definitely seems like they're looking for Fiona. How's Izzy doing? Just barely clinging to my sanity. Thanks for asking.
We're all seeing it too, Iz. Yeah, you're not crazy.
Just let me have 2 minutes in denial, please.
Want early access? Check out the Patreon. Thank you to the current patrons. Discord. And then we just jump right past that and follow in the places, by the way.
Wee-oo, wee-oo. At least we can find out what's making that dreadful noise and get it to shut up.
Drop the gun and get on your knees, now! What did they just say?
They told the giant snake lady to what? Are we the only ones?
#1 news team.
Squee! Okay, Steve, why don't you start getting some B-roll footage while I set up? Steve, what are you even filming? I can barely see the cops from this angle. honestly, we get called in for a hostage situation, and you're looking at the parking lot?
Right. Hostage situation. Just broken people doing terrible things. Nothing weird.
Crushed to death or saved by a rose. Bree, I need you to do something. What? No time for questions. You have to trust me, please. Miss Shannon.
Hey, Ann, isn't that one of those kids from the fire last week?
Oh, God. You have to come with me right now. Like hell I do. We're working here. Move!
Poof, yank. Check out the Patreon. Oh, this is a wonderful depiction of someone who's struggling to figure out, oh, I can glimpse into the future. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out how to use this right now. She's so used to it constantly at her fingertips, and now she's just struggling with it. God.
Are you two alright?
Yeah, I think so.
That was way too close.
Damn it, my camera.
The camera. How did they do that? They plant bombs or something? This isn't a hostage situation, it's a terrorist attack.
And what are you talking about? There's a freaking Loch Ness monster or something out there. Threw a goddamn car at us.
Did you hit your head or something?
No, at least I don't think I did. It's all kind of hazy. Like, those pictures of Bigfoot. I know it was there, I just couldn't quite see it. But I know I got it on camera. As soon as we get back to the studio, you'll see.
Oh yay, we're doing the cryptids thing again. This is my least favorite of your delusions.
I'm delusional? You refuse to see something that's right in front of your face.
What the hell is going on?
It's just a theory. I think people might be filtering the monsters through whatever they believe in.
And why are we all seeing the same thing? Our brains aren't making this up, right?
Clarity of faith. That's what it said. I think this is the first boon.
Thanks, prophecy pal. I hate it.
Same.
Oh no.
Hey everyone, I just want to let you all know about something really cool my friend Sari is doing. It's a Spook and the Fantasy Book Club crossover event. A witch named Amelia finds herself at Crossroads University in need of a helping hand. If you aren't already reading Spook, you should. Not just for the Aramis cameo. Ooh. Well, time to add Spook to the Webtoons list if I'm not already subscribed to it. Let's... Spook. Sorry, Spooks. Yeah, there it is. Found it. Yes, I want to subscribe to it. Stop asking. Check out the Patreon. Thank you to the patrons. Spook has. You will see a lot of Spook on my comic. Sorry, and I do a lot of collaboration. Hell yeah, I love to see that. Promote each other, build things, and then tear them down. I'm kidding. But yeah, I love seeing people when they do a lot of collabs. It's really cool. I'm hoping once I start learning to draw and getting my comic stuff going, I can do collabs and stuff too. Oh, that's a cool image right there. Collabs are the best. Yeah, they're really fun.
What the hell are you all staring at? Panic, dread, fear.
Steve, what are you doing?
Running!
Glance. Osric, does it seem like those children can actually see us to you? Why didn't I know this was coming?
Aramis, we have to go.
At least we won't be going back with nothing.
Oh wait,
At least we won't be going back with nothing. Should I grab them?
Just don't screw it up. Dead or dissolved does not count as captured.
Drew, Izzy, come on! They're so real.
But they're not. I don't believe in monsters.
Bree,
Bree, I need your help. We have to get everyone out of here. We can figure it out later. Run! Push. Oh, okay. Wait, who said that? Oh, it isn't the slimy bitch! Translated from ancient Sumerian. What? Who's speaking the language of the gods? Oh, son of a... Thank you to the patrons. Check out the Patreon. Boop. What the hell? What is that thing? Oh. You surprised me, Fire. I honestly didn't think you had the nerve. An unprovoked attack like that. And why the ancient tongue? Did the master mess you up so badly that you can't speak plainly with me? Pfft. Right, because burning you to ash would just be so uncalled for. Fair enough. But did you have to hit poor Osric so hard? He hates getting burned. Oh no, I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable. Fire, darling, don't be like that. We've already far outlasted his expectations. I'm sure you're feeling weak and scared. Just come home, we'll take care of you. Weak and scared, huh? Need to get to know me a little better. Do I look weak to you? Oh boy. Want early access? Check out the Patreon. Thank you to the patrons. Boop. Next. You might as well be a full dragon with ferocity like that. Not weak then, but certainly coming apart at the seams. Now get off! Wham! I hate dragons. He's just lashing out, poor thing. But how long that body will hold together? It's not like she asked for any of this. But if she doesn't want our help, there's nothing more we can do. What are you talking about? Wait! Well, I think that's our cue. We're leaving? But hush, we're trying something different. Think about it, Fire. Had I ever been offered a way out of this, I would have taken it. Whoosh. There's a way out? Found your glasses, Tristan. You doing okay? Yeah, it's not bad. Not even sure when it happened. Probably when the death machine from hell dive-bombed the block. Ooh, thud. Yeah, probably. Fiona could have mentioned the dragon. Fire. What I could understand, I think I think she's new. Anyone else feel like we're screwed? End of issue 2. That's cool. That's a cool image right there. Like a superhero. Oop. Oh. Click through. Hey everyone, the Evil Nay here. First of all, I want to say thank you for reading and for your continued support of the Fantasy Book Club. Special shout out to my wonderful Patreon minions. Ooh, pardon me. I know I list you at the bottom of each episode, but without you making this project my primary focus just wouldn't be as doable. Help my minions. Now for some announcements. First, you may have noticed an increase in episode length towards the end of the second issue. You can pick 2 long updates, frequent updates, and awesome art. Yeah. I think I have finally found a good balance that honors the art quality I want to put out and is realistic about how much I can accomplish in a week. That being said, if I can manage longer updates, you can bet I'm going to do it. I'm just so excited to share this story with you all. Second, this week will be the first time since last October that I won't be making a regular update to the comic. Don't worry, it's a really short break. I'll be back next week with the first episode of issue 3. In the meantime, I thought I would share a bit of the history of how the Fantasy Book Club came to be, including some really old art. Bonus content! I started writing this story as a fantasy novel when I was 16 years old. That was 15 years ago for anyone who wants to do some math.
The fantasy book club was always a love letter to the books that helped me through some of the hardest times in my life. Since I came up with the bones of this story when I was 16, I have side-by-side comparisons of the original character designs to what they look like now. Some changed a lot, some didn't. Looking back on them is really fun for me. Part of it is I'm proud of my growth. The other part of it is I like to roast myself. That's supposed to be me? Fiona, honestly, the only difference is that I gave her a slightly more natural-looking red hair color. The attitude is an unchanged truth of the character. Tristan, 2007 to 2021. Next to Fantasy Book Club president. My original design for Tristan was kind of a nothing concept of a cute geek boy. Who this character is now is very much changed over the years, colored by a wild array of life experiences. Aramis. Wow. Aramis as a character surprisingly has been pretty consistent. 16-year-old me put a bit of more emo girl in there than I ended up going with, though. Fiona has enough of that energy to carry the series, I think. Bree, formerly known as Brendan. Bree is the character that changed the most and also the least from conception. My worldview on gender norms was the product of a very small Midwestern town, which I am very glad I got out of. Bree is my down-to-earth badass, and she didn't have to be born any certain way to be the way she wants to be. Andrew. Speaking of which, no, Drew. Why did I say Andrew? Huh. Speaking of which, speaking of who you want to be from the beginning, Drew was always a character that was confidently himself. As I was rewriting the character, I came to realizing everything he had gone through to get that way. My transmask sweetheart, activist, and total nerd. He brings me joy. Izzy, formerly known as Armel. That's 2007. Wow. Izzy was originally the unfortunate victim of the big book of baby names. High school me wanted my characters to have the most uncommon names I could think of. So Izzy was originally Armel. Her design changed a lot too. I wanted to represent the many shapes, sizes, and colors of people that love fantasy books. Because fantasy is for everyone. Yes, it is. That's very true. Fire. Wow. In the years between the original concept and restarting this idea as a webtoon, Fire has gone through the most design reworks and a lot of frustration. However, now this brutal dragonling is no question my favorite character to draw. Really cool. I love the fire for her hair. It's really awesome. Starting September 18th, 2021. Issue 3. Uncertain Sights. There's Discord. Thank you for reading. Don't forget to like the episode and follow me on social media. I already do. Haha. Fantasy Book Club by the Evil Nay. Issue 3. Uncertain Sights. Following the attack at the shopping center. 2 a.m. The dorms.
Okay. I can do this. Shing. Ow! What that? I've never seen you ignore a warning before. After what just happened, I know now that my friends are in real danger. I broke through before, I can do it again. And then what? The one who blocks your sight was very vague on what is forbidden to you, but clear that you would pay a price for your intrusion. So I'm supposed to just take the crumbs I am given and be happy about it? Of course not. You are a seer, but your bloodline is the legacy of a long-dead and forgotten god. You have no protection. Your mother, whose memories I embody, she had no protection. This is about focusing my sight again, isn't it? I can't help it. If you continue to let your fear run down every possibility for danger, this prophecy pal of yours will make their wards wider and wider till there is nothing left to see. Your anxiety is making you blind, and a blind seer is a dead one. I'm sorry, Mom. Oh dear. No, I'm sorry. That wasn't helpful. Can do this, Aramis. Why don't we try the exercise again? Why? I always mess it up. Please. I have an idea that might help, but if not, I'm certain it will cheer you up. Now, take a deep breath. And picture the tree. Every branch and twig is a jumping off point from the present. Each blossom is an individual whose choices shape the future. There are so many. I can't tell which ones I should focus on. They all feel like they are on the brink of disaster. I think they are, which is why we won't be doing that this time. I simply want you to pick one. But which one? One closest to your heart. Want early access? Go to the Patreon, and it's the rose. The symbolism! Thank you to the patrons. Thanks for reading. Please like the episode and leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. You can also find me on these social networks at The Evil Nay. Now there's no Discord promotion. There we go. Very good, Aramis. Now look at all the possibilities before her as futures worth hoping for, not fears to be avoided. Battles are coming. We must be prepared. Follow the petals as they fall. If it is obscured... Oh wait, no. Follow the petals as they fall. If it is obscured, follow another, until you find the optimum path. Oh, she's gonna be a badass! Ooh, someone's got a bow. And then what? Help her get where she needs to be. Saturday morning, Fairfax Auto. Bring, bring. What the hell? Bring, 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 bring. God damn classic cars owners. Hours of operation. Obviously, doesn't apply to me. I'm not ready to deal with this shit after yesterday. Oh man, she's got that undercut too. Girl after my own heart. Bring, bring, I'm coming. I have a key Dropbox, you know. Slam. Look, just because I'm here doesn't mean I should have texted. I've been up all night scrying. May have disassociated from the present a little. Is this weird? Am I being weird? I can never tell. Not weird exactly. I don't think you even knew where I lived, and I'm not really dressed for company. I'm so sorry. I didn't think this through. You want me to leave? Tremble, tremble. No! I mean, you don't need to do that. Come on in. Let me just go up to my loft to put on some clothes. Thank you. Brought you a latte? Cool. I won't have to make one for a while. I run on 3 shots of espresso. Thump, thump, thump. Oh, no need. This is already a triple. Crash. Bree, are you okay? I'm fine. I don't know why Bree's becoming southern. Thank you to my patron minions. Be sure to check out Patreon. Thank you for reading. Please like this episode and leave a comment. You can also find The Evil Nay on all of these social networks. 10:30. Ha! Just be a minute. No problem. Guess I didn't realize you lived at the shop. Yeah, I rent the space from my dad. She's a bit country, so southern isn't wrong. Nice. Okay, so my natural born accent, because I'm a southern boy born and raised, but I'm not a shitty southern. I take southern hospitality very literally. After he got remarried, I wanted my own space too. I see you found the forge. You made all of this? Oh, she's a blacksmith? Oh, favorite character. Yeah, I made most of them. A few were collaborations from when I was apprenticing, and I have a larger collection of pieces that I brought upstairs. It's amazing. Aramis, you made a beeline for this space. You knew this was here. Yeah, I did. Just because I know where I'm going doesn't mean the journey isn't full of surprises. You're so talented. I just have too many hobbies is all. I met this reenactment group at a Ren Fair a few years ago. They got me into sword fighting, and from there into smithing. I want to learn to blacksmith so fucking bad. So bad. Wait, that's why you're here, isn't it? You think we'll need to fight? Well, maybe a little worried about what will happen if we run into any of those monsters again, but I just wanted to thank you for being there for me yesterday. All I did was do what you asked and pushed you out of the way when you got stuck. You can always count on me for that. So you don't need to try to maneuver me. I'm not. Don't even. No, because I have something in mind and you're a really terrible liar. Tell me what needs to be done and I'll handle it. Boop. Ah, they're so gay for each other. Whoop. Time for ads. Yeah. And we're back. Thank you all so much. They're so gay for each other. Tell me what needs to be done and I'll handle it. Boop. Join the Patreon for early access. Thank you to the patrons. Thanks for reading. Like and comment. Follow on the socials. I'm sorry. I've never tried to majorly shape the future before. Slide. Especially with so many people involved. Nothing like how I normally use it. If I saw something that scared me, I would just freeze until it passed. Taking action for a specific outcome is so much harder. And there's the Fiona-shaped holes in my vision. It's such a delicate balance. I don't know what is safe to share. Oh, she's getting anxious. Don't have to tell me everything if you need. You don't have to tell me everything. Need me to do something on Faith? Just ask, okay? But I clearly don't know what I'm doing. Neither do I. You're just starting to learn a new skill. Don't be so hard on yourself. I mean, if it weren't for your quick direction yesterday, that news crew would have been crushed. What do you need me to do? Club needs to learn to protect themselves as soon as possible. Will you teach them? See, wasn't that easy? So let's make a plan. How do you feel about brunch? Brunch? Like, together? Wait, don't you work this morning? Yeah, but I haven't had a Saturday off in months. My dad's been saying he owes me one. Let's go. Oh, okay. Cool. Why don't you text the others to meet us there? I need to call my dad and finish getting ready. Pfft. Right, the others. Group brunch. Something wrong? Ship. No, I'm fine. Just adjusting the path a little bit. No big. This spooky season, I have a special treat for all of you. For the entirety of October, I'll be posting a bonus comic along with my regular updates. This is a collaboration and a community project. The story is in 2 interconnected parts. One I will be posting which follows AU Fiona, and the others will be following Fiona's AU sister, Charlie. It can be found over at the webtoon Spook. Events in this AU are not canon. Characters, ages, relationships, and other details have changed for the purposes of telling a whole new story. Without further ado, I'm very excited to present If They Were Monsters, Fiona's Tale Part 1. Webtoon creators, Sorry Spooks and the Evil Nay. DA creators, Lily. Other big helpers, JK and Addie's, Scared Love, I Hate Fridays. Max, would you quit dragging your feet? It can't be late. I'm worried about her. Can't be helped, especially not tonight. Every family member of an age must be in attendance. Charlie will be fine. Can't believe we are doing this. It was the only viable choice. But if it were up to me, you would stay home and play nursemaid for our sister to your heart's content. Well, if you know, I'm a doctor now, not a nurse. And I would never let you face this on your own. Max, how many times must I impress upon you the importance of those social obligations? Sorry. Wait. Max, how many times must I impose upon you the importance of these social obligations? Sorry, Father. It's just Charlie. Click. Charlie will one day have her own duties to fulfill. You are the future head of the Shelley family, and the connections you forge will be of far more use to our survival than your choice in occupation. If I can't do anything about the horrible practices in this town, at least as a doctor I can help people. Certainly. But our family still needs protection. You know what lurks around us. We have treaties. Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip. Treaties that must be maintained. One day it will be your job to maintain them, and I won't leave that duty in unprepared hands. Look at your sister. Even she understands her place. Of course. I'm a bargaining piece. Fiona! Oh, I'm sorry. Would sacrifice be more accurate? You think I want this child? That dreaded clan frames it as a great honor for our family to even be invited. But I wish to leave it at that. An honor that we all walk away from. So you will behave yourself, young lady. Yes, Father. Definitely interesting. In the meantime, thank you, and go to the Patreon. Thank you to the patrons. Follow in the places. And then we go to the next page. Later that morning, the Tallwall residence. Tet. Did you get away okay? It was a little dicey for us. Didn't mention the fire-breathing dragon hybrid. I think it was terrifying. Unread. They Were Monsters, now its own separate webtoon that only updates during October. That's cool. Yeah, I did see it when I was looking for a picture to use for the going live image. And I saw If They Were Monsters. I was just like, huh, that looks neat. I'll probably add that to my list. I had no idea it was an AU until just now. And you only updated in October. That's really cool. Fiona, Ghosting is especially not cool when the question is, are you alive? Ta-dap, ta-dap.
Come on, Fiona, answer me. So, you're talking to that girl again.
Dad, sort of. It's complicated.
Always has been. Well, you know my opinion on the matter. And what happened to your wrist?
If you wanted to skip those parts at the end, if you wanted to read it all in one piece, yeah, I could definitely do that. I basically just read this one here just to see what it was about, and it definitely looks interesting. And I'll probably read it all in its own setting. I'll just have to skip all the way down to go like the episode, unless I can. Is there a way to like the episode up top? A little preview, yeah, a little preview. Welcome back in, Par. Yeah, there's no way for me to like the episode up here. No. Yeah, I have to go all the way to the bottom in order to like the episode. So I'll just like do the fulls. Even doctors can't fix stupid, but they can sedate it. I need that mug. I want that mug. Hi, welcome on in. Hope you had a good small little break for whatever it is you were doing.
I'm not sure. I know I burned it on something, but it's weird. I don't remember touching anything hot.
I was just going for brunch with my friends, but since you're awake, maybe you and I could...
No time. I have to get back into the hospital here in an hour.
Didn't you just get home?
Yes, but these things happen. We have an interdisciplinary consultation with the mental hospital regarding triage procedures.
I know I'm still just pre-med, but that's weird, right? Oh, did he rush to the table?
Oh, extremely. But after the night I've had, it was the only reasonable step.
Meow. Nope. Meow. There we go. Follow on the Patreon. Thank you to the patrons.
Once you start doing clinicals, you'll learn that triage is more of a moving target than you'd expect. You need to learn to adapt the process to any given situation.
Triage, noun, in medical use, the assignment of degrees of urgency of wounds or illness to decide the order of treatment of a larger number of patients or casualties. Yep.
There was some kind of incident yesterday evening. It was a high volume of injuries, but we were handling that. What we weren't prepared for was the sheer number of mental health emergencies that would accompany the injuries.
What, like mass PTSD?
No, I don't think that would be accurate.
More like hallucinations.
About 10% of the people present for the event reported seeing monsters, demons, aliens, and even ghosts. The only consistency was uncontrollable terror. The ER was overwhelmed.
Wait, is this the thing that happened at the Crossroads Shopping Center?
Yes, actually. It's terrible, isn't it? We've never had a violence like that here before, and with a possible chemical weapon. What is the world coming to?
Ding dong. That's a good question.
That must be your friends. Try not to stress about it too much. I'm sure the police have it handled.
Yeah, I'm sure. Crossroads University, the dining hall.
Chatter, chatter, chatter.
So let me get this straight. There are monsters fighting each other while trying to kill a librarian. Those people can't even see what's happening?
Slam.
Small percentage of people who believe in weird stuff are all seeing completely different brands of crazy. Except for the 5 of us who have apparently been given the ability to see the reality. And you want us to fight them? Well, defend ourselves and Fiona. But otherwise, yes.
Whoop. Whoop. Check out the Patreon. Whoop, yeah. Thank you to the patrons. Follow in the places. Boop. 920. Hell yeah. Nice round number. There we go.
Right. Defend Fiona, of course. Has she even texted back?
No, not yet.
clearly doesn't want our help, so what's the point?
I don't think we really have a choice.
Agreed. At least not much of one. Well, Shush! Yeah, we know what your opinion is. Drew, why do you say that?
Well, the prophecy pal said, if she dies, as will you all. I'm not sure if that was a warning or a threat, but after what we saw yesterday, either one seemed bad.
This one, Aramis, seeks knowledge that she cannot withstand, but I am not without mercy. I offer 2 boons freely, but heed me. Wow, did you memorize that whole thing? If she digs too deep again, the seer will pay the price. Clarity of faith. See the machinations of your enemy. Enemy equals Meterdane. 2. Cause. How is this a boon? Fate of the city is tied to the girl in the fire. If she dies, as will you all. The faithful are coming. Wow, you memorized all of that?
Also, the way the monsters reacted when they realized we could see them. I think we'll be targets no matter what we do.
How about you, Bree? You trust Aramis' prophecy pal? Not really, but I do trust Aramis. And well, this may seem a little silly, but I do feel some responsibility. People were hurt badly yesterday. We could have died if we hadn't been there. If we were able to help, do you think we should? Hitting me with the moral high ground. Bzz, bzz.
Would you chill the hell out? I was sleeping. Glad you're okay, even if there was no reason for your dumbass to be there in the first place. Well, good morning to you too. Tap that up. Staring. What?
Rejoice, the bitch is alive, everyone.
Man, you need to chill. You have no idea what Fiona's circumstances are. I get you don't like that she's kind of bitchy, but come on. Check out the Patreon for early access. Thank you to the patrons. Follow in the places. Like and comment.
Should I tell Fiona we're working on a plan?
No!
Well, I don't think I could get her to come talk through it with us, but I suppose I could give it a try.
Stop! Sorry, I need her as uninvolved as possible. That is, if everyone agrees to the plan.
But if she doesn't know, how are we supposed to...
Listen, you know what I'm asking. Don't know any offensive magic. Bree knows how to fight, but these are monsters we're talking about here. We are all completely out of our depth. This isn't my issue. If I need to protect myself, fine. I'll do what I have to. But it feels like you're asking us to gear up for war. We're students! And you're right. This isn't a position any of us should be in. You're not asking us to go look for a fight. But for now, all I want is to do what was asked of us and not die in the process.
So are we just supposed to follow Fiona around?
Keep an eye on her? Yes. And if monsters show up, what then? Are we supposed to die for her just because some mystery being told us to? What? Of course not. Grab her if you can and run. I can't lose any of you. And if we don't take some action, I'm going to lose you all.
Fiona's going to hate this. But if you really think it's the only option, I'm in.
But the way she walks around with her face in a book, I bet you won't even notice us. You and I will have to get together to figure out your equipment.
I don't think I'll be any good with a weapon, but I just recently learned magic is real, so...
Fine. I'm willing to go along with this. But we take care of ourselves first, understand? And Aramis, I'm serious. You even catch a glimpse of any heroic self-sacrifice bullshit, we pull the plug on this immediately. I'll do my best. I'll do my best.
She's just... Is that like her comfort fidget? Is she just doing like a comfort fidget thing here?
As long as we keep Fiona's input to a minimum, I can't see anyone doing anything that stupid.
Want early access? Go to the Patreon. Thank you to the patrons. Follow in the places. Like the episode and continue. Fantasy Book Club.
Monday morning, Crossroads, University campus. Thunk. Yep. I knew she was going to be the archer. Glance. Dip, dip. Twing. Thunk. Didn't even look. God damn. The FBC forum. Nerd High Council. Mods only. Target spotted. Well, that was easier than I expected. She's all yours for the first half of her schedule, Tristan. You could at least act like you're not having fun. Nope, don't think that will be possible. For something else to read while you wait for the new episode of Fantasy Book Club, why don't you check out Owl Light Bridge? Hello, my new friend! How are you? Tell me, do you ever find yourself in need of a magical creature items? Dragon scales, the copy boogers, unicorn horns? Copy booger? Then come on down to our store, Owl Light Bridge. Dealing with magical creatures is dangerous business for us humans. Oh god. My employees will deal with the magical creatures to get what you need, so you don't have to. So let's go check out Owl Light Bridge. No, please! I just want to go home! Okay, yeah, you got me. You got me to laugh. I'll look it up. Owl Light Bridge. Boop. There we go. Want early access? Thank you to the patrons. Check out the Patreon. Like, comment, subscribe. The Light Bridge is great. Great sense of humor. It definitely seems like it, considering there was a unicorn bathing in blood as it impaled people with its horn. It's like the exact opposite of everything a unicorn usually represents in fantasy. And I love the fucking complete 180. Glance. Sorry it took me so long to get copies handed out. I can hand it out, you two. Things have been weird. It's no problem. Quinn and I are pretty fast readers. We'll be finished before the meeting on Friday. You know, if we actually have one this week. Stop it, Ty. Aramis had a panic attack, and then this week was a bit weird for us too. We totally understand, Tristan. Blair. By studying legends, we are, of course, not examining history itself, but the cultural context that surrounds it. Some would say mythology would be left to the arts, but I strongly disagree. The what and the how of history is near meaningless without the why. Fiction that humans create, the gods and legends they revere, give us insight. It always sits there, but glaring regardless. But yeah, this is very true. Without legends, without stories, humanity would probably just be dead. Like, we wouldn't have anything to strive for. We wouldn't have anything to speak of or to look back on, because history is not great. Mythology, it's not always great. Like, there are some really fucked up mythologies, but without mythology, yeah, it's what keeps us going. It's like stories are what drives humanity. It may not drive all of humanity to do good things, but most of humanity, we try to do good things. Precious life-giving water. Thanks for getting me my copy. Sounds like you've been making the rounds this morning. Yeah, well, this club means a lot to me, and I don't want to let any of you down. Grrr. Snap. Jeez, Tristan, you only canceled 2 meetings. It's just a book club. Maybe, but fantasy books clearly made a big difference in all of our lives. Created a place to connect with each other feels really important to me. Whoop. Yo, it's your girl Hyacinth popping in to say hi. Hey, Hyacinth, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, bub. Oh, I got a lot. I gotta get to class. Later, kills. Yeah, see you Friday. Unless you need to cancel, which is no big deal. Hey, yo, I'm 33 now. Congratulations, I'm 30. Not gonna happen. Ah, Fiona, I completely forgot you were in today. Feb 9th, lol. Feb 10th for me. It was, I did a birthday stream 2 days ago to celebrate. I'm sorry, but I'm going to put you on book search duty again. You're so methodical about it. I know you'll find it eventually. Tag, you're it. Thud. What the hell is going on? I have a mutual on the same date, Feb 10th. That's 2 now. Yeah, I'm a Feb baby. I'm a February baby. Want early access? Check out the Patreon. Thank you to the current patrons. Like, comment, subscribe. Library, 1:30 p.m. So you're sure magic missile isn't a thing? Pretty sure? What is your deal with this made-up spell? 3:25 p.m. There's a couple protection spells and imbuement charms in here. They still aren't what I would call offensive magic. Would a book worth checking out? I don't know. Charms and rituals, asking the earth or some deity to give me strength. I'm not sure I will be able to do any of this. It's faith, remember? None of this will work for you if you don't believe in it. Murder, grumble, mutter, rage, what the fuck, stupid, grr, rada, rada. Why? Just isn't lining up for me. Based on what Fiona said, I doubt this Metterdane guy is bending a knee to anyone to get what he wants. But this is how it works. Magic is powered by faith. Well, not for you, right? Because of being a legacy, whatever that is. Maybe there are more exceptions out there than you think. You might be right. Thank you for the lurk, Eel. Or Hyacinth. Eel or Hyacinth. Either one works. You might be right. There goes the little bit of certainty I thought I had. 5:56 p.m. Oh, this feels like a wasted afternoon. I'm sorry, Drew. Thought I would be able to help. It's fine. I have some things I can at least try. What in the hell are you two doing? Slam. We're reading. Doing research on the mess you're in, remember? For my entire shift? That not allowed? I'm sorry. Fiona, what is going on? I thought we talked about this. But they've been posted up here all day. Reading. It is a library, dear. Whatever. I'm out. Damn you, cute. Why are all your characters cute? Like, why are all the characters you've drawn so fucking cute? Stop it. I want early access. Check out the Patreon. Thank you to the current patrons. Never! I'll fight you. Just right, because why not? I'll fight you all. My pansexual heart can't handle this. My unbeating, dead lich pansexual heart. Aww. Pat. Thank you. Pan pals. Hell yeah. Sorry, you two. She's been extra snappy lately. Doesn't help that I've had her on a wild goose chase for 2 weeks straight. Anywho, what is going on here? A stack this big in one afternoon? Can only mean you've hit a snag. Anything I can help with? Oh, it's just for fun. We were, interested in the idea of magic in different cultures. But you're right, I didn't have much luck. I think I see the problem. A keyword search landed you in the religion and how-to section. I need to do some cross-referencing, but I can put together a list of historical accounts for you. You maybe even had some primary sources and special collections that could be helpful. Wait, Where did Fiona go? Shove. Her shift is almost over, so I imagine she left. Why? Come on. Thanks for thanks in advance for the help, Mrs. M. Gotta go. Bye. Of course. Even the good students don't put their materials back in the cart. No wonder I lose things. Too busy keeping track of everyone else's stuff. Metadane? Metadane, alchemist. Alchemy, transformation of matter. Alchemy, the science of understanding, deconstructing, and reconstructing matter. However, it is not an all-powerful art. Apparently, living matter, magical faith. Does it matter what you have faith in? Do you see her? Bzz, bzz. No, only one day in and she's already trying to avoid us. Way to give me a heads up, guys. She almost got by me. It's okay, Aramis. Breeze got her. Tapped it up. Sorry, B. She got away from us. Let us know when she gets back to her aunt's place. Drive safe. Okay. Target is home without incident. I didn't see anything weird along the way. It was following her, except me, I guess. But I'll stick around for a little bit just to be sure. Hey, Bree! Huh? Fuck off! Pretty sure she's on to us. Patreon. Check out the Patreon for early access. Thank you to the patrons. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. One of these days, when liking one of these comics, I'll get to live out my dream of being able to just get all 7s in a row. 7 is my favorite number. Tuesday morning, Crossroads University campus. Okay, yeah, we still got a good chunk of time in stream. We believe in you. Thank you. Has she passed you, Izzy? Gonna need to wrap it up soon. Is. No. Thud, thud. Okay, coach. She should be on campus by now. What if we missed something? Swish. Son of a bitch. What is wrong with me this morning? With this wind, you should be proud you even kept trying. Nobody else did. Don't be so hard on yourself. I don't need excuses, coach. How long I was working at it, I should have nailed it at least once. She didn't come this way. I wouldn't have missed her. She's in her first class. I'm checking the library. Whoop. Checking the English building. Great. Huh? Fiona? Wait up. Slam. Locked. Slide. Yeah, that's about the expectation that was about the reaction I was expecting. Are you picking fights with Fiona? Death wish? A death wish? Oh, hey, Quinn. Wouldn't say that, but... Wait. Are you okay? I don't know. I'm a little freaked out, but I don't want to interrupt something. What kind of club president do you think I am? If you need help, I'm here. Pat, pat. Want early access? Check out the Patreon. Thank you to the current patrons. Follow in the places, like, comment, subscribe. So, how can I help? Guess I was wondering if you could do a video call with me during the meeting on Friday. Of course I will. I was really looking forward to hearing your thoughts, especially on the non-binary fairy character. Right? Believe me, I have my thoughts. I know I should appreciate decent representation. It seems like the only way the author can imagine an NB person is if they are an otherworldly creature. This will be a really good discussion. Even better if you could be there in person. I know. I really want to be. I can't be on campus after dark alone right now. Quinn? Has someone been bothering you? What the hell does campus security even do? No, it's not like that. Not this time. It sounds so crazy, but if anyone would believe me, it would be you. I feel like I'm losing my mind. First, there was that attack at the shopping center last week. You were there? No, but Ty and I saw it on the news. Like some kind of streaming glitch straight out of a creepypasta. I saw it too at first, but when we watched it back, he said it was gone. Not for me, though. Couldn't stop thinking about it. And on Saturday night, I saw something else. This time on campus. Something bad. It was looking at me too, like it was sizing me up. I slept in the computer lab that night. Couldn't leave. Been trying to tell myself I imagined it, but last night it was outside my dorm. Just waiting and watching. Losing my mind.
No, you're not. You've been seeing them too.
We? Like the rest of the Third High Council? Even Izzy?
Yeah. Friday is when we first saw them as well. They didn't seem to care about being seen at the time, but they are definitely real.
So there is something following me. What does it want?
I don't know. We're gonna figure it out, Quinn. If it helps, we can move the meeting up to before the sun goes down. In the meantime, if you see anything like it again, call me right away. You can count on us. I promise. Yes, I promise.
Oh, that's not going to end well. Want early access? Check out the Patreon. Thank you to the current patrons. Like, comment, subscribe. Uh-oh. In the library.
Ms. Morgan? Ah! Sorry, didn't mean for that to come out so loud. Have you seen Fiona? She's avoiding me, but I really need to talk to her. Oh yes, I'm sure you desperately need to have a chat about metadane. What? I don't... Did Fiona actually talk to you? Of course she didn't. We are talking about the same girl, yes? I was hoping you could enlighten me on the status of my book, since this little prank seemed to have you two talking again. I don't understand what you're asking me. The hard way, then. I want the whole crew here tomorrow at 5 p.m. I will get some answers of the Fantasy Book Club will be in need of a new advisor. Am I clear? But Miss M, stop. I've lost my tea and my patience along with it. Go bother your conspirator. She went out the south entrance just a few minutes ago. And don't be late. We'll be there. What did you do? Hey, watch it. Sorry. Glance. There. Gotta appreciate that red hair. Spotted Fiona. I'm gonna go talk to her. We'll join you. If you interact with her, I won't be able to see her if you're safe.
No, I got this. You focus on Miss Morgan. She seems to know about metadane somehow. Wants to meet us tomorrow.
She what? But she isn't able to see the monsters. Heard her call it a hoax.
Also, Quinn has been seeing monsters on campus. It's been a busy hour.
Are they okay?
I'll fill you in later. Just chill for a minute.
Tristan, don't!
Group chat muted. Please share your location so we can find you. Does anyone see him?
Damn it, Tristan. Fiona! Can we just talk, please? God, you have shit timing. Get away! You can go back to spying on me tomorrow.
Whoop. Webtoons, Secret Santa, art gift exchange. Guardian Wings to Elf Graphics. Elf Graphics, I see, yeah. Oh, from Overlord M of Vampires and Werewolves. That's cute. He's cute. Aw, look at this one. Udina Aberline, Sunrise Blossom. From Pomspom, Starboy. Oh, that's really cool. I had a player who ran a D&D character kind of like this. Want early access? Check out the Patreon. Thank you to the patrons. Like, comment, subscribe, follow in the places. Do all that wonderful, wonderful stuff. Content warning. This episode of the Fantasy Book Club contains references to child abuse, violence, and potentially disturbing images that may be upsetting to some viewers. While the characters involved feels trapped with no way out, there are people who can help. In the USA, you can call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233. You are not alone. Please, if you have any of these triggers mentioned, go watch something else for a little bit. Mute the stream. I don't care. Protect yourself first and foremost. This is gonna be rough.
Well, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure you were safe. one of those monsters shows up again, I don't want you to be alone. You can trust me, Fiona.
Trust. There's no way the swelling will be down by Monday. Counselor will believe you. Why don't you tell them what he's doing to you? Think I haven't tried something like that before? He's a pillar of the community. I'm a handful, and Mom's too scared to back me up. Report never gets filed, and I pay the price again. This is wrong. I know there's only one way this is ever going to end. What do you mean? He's the villain, Tristan. He deserves to die. Are you serious? Last time I did that, I was arrested, remember? Yeah, for attempted murder. If you'd gone through with it... Wait, are you actually ready to talk about this? Ugh, no. I was supposed to end the conversation, not start one. Why don't you ever respond how you're supposed to? It's infuriating. Because I've been waiting 6 years for you to let me explain myself. We were kids, and I was scared. I had to tell someone, and your mom was the one who decided to call the police. I will not apologize for what I did. I knew I was going to lose my best friend, and I didn't care. At least he would be alive and free. That's all I was trying to do. Well, now that you got that off your chest, would you go away? Like now? Please, Tristan?
You never say please.
What?
Oh, it's not a judgment. Just something I've noticed. Never once have I heard you say it, except when you're lying or terrified. So which is it?
It's both.
Whoop. I don't know who's saying that line? Fiona, okay.
It's both. How do you still know so much about me, but I can't figure out how to get you to run?
Bum, ba-dum, bum. Want early access? Check out the Patreon. Thank you to my Patreon minions. Thank you to the Patreon minions. Thank you to the patrons. Like, comment, subscribe, follow in the places. Look at that monster.
How do I get you to run? I'm legitimately asking.
Is this the right redhead?
He was waiting for us, Osric. What do you think? Oh, and you brought one of the believers with you. That is certainly one way to get on the Master's good side. No! He wasn't supposed to be here! Take me and leave him out of it! What are you doing? Just shut up! You're taking him with regardless. Metadane needs believers even more than he wants you. What's that the deal? And you are in far too desperate a state to make demands. You look terrible. This is your one and only chance at a way out. Metadane doesn't let go of his property easily. And make no mistake, that's what you are. Are you seriously willing to throw that away for him? I could use an answer to my question. Anytime now.
Told me to shut up.
Well, stop!
Okay, the only way that's going to happen is if you come with me.
Reach.
Fine.
Grab.
Yeet.
This is not how today was supposed to go.
Want early access? Thank you to the patrons. Look at all these patrons. All these awesome people. Thank you for reading. Please like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz.
We were so close to doing this without a fight. I got greedy with the believer. Metadane might get his way on this yet if I can't pull it together.
Never really had choice. You know that.
His way is going to get us killed. Or do you honestly think you can capture that monster alive?
Don't want to be punished, so have to try.
Don't be stupid. If you die, then I'll be alone. Him.
For a reason we can't fail.
I can get her to surrender, I promise. Just need you to give me time. You fly ahead and cut them off. Whoosh. I'll come in from behind and try to get her talking again. Going to get us through this. Fiona, stop! Let go, you're hurting me! Shit, I forgot! Got what? Ugh, what is this? There's no time. Follow me now. Whoop, whoop. You need to hide. You can give yourself up to them? No way, not without you. Think you actually get a say in this? Shove. That's cute. Whoomp. Don't you dare come out of there unless I tell you. Got it? Want early access? Thank you to the patrons. Boop. Do boop. Whatever they promised you, you can't trust them. You have to know that. I said stay put. You don't even know what's going on. I'm going to keep it that way. I just have to slide. Expands. Oh boy. Huh. I didn't know you could do that. Spray. Acid. Awesome. Well, there goes all my good options. What are you doing? Glance. You can still get out of here. I don't have a clue what's going on, but I know you would never give up without a fight. I'm not giving up. I'm fucking exhausted, okay? I don't know how long I can do this, so every time it's scary. I'll be right here with you. I'll be right there with you. We'll run out the back. I'll call Aramis as we go, and we can find them and get you, and you can rest. It's okay, Tristan. I was just trying really hard not to get you involved this time. Go back and stay hidden. I've got this. Oof. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Whoosh. Here we go. Thank you to the patrons. Follow the Patreon if you want to get early access. Content warning. This episode of Fantasy Book Club contains blood and violence. Proceed with caution. Yes, please be careful. Whoosh. And there she is. Would you stop with the acid? I don't have time for this. Metadane offered me a deal. No one else needs to be involved. Just me.
You started it by running.
Crackle.
Besides, Abisa offered deal, not master.
God, I forgot how dense you are. Yes, she made it on his behalf. She said he would turn me back as long as I came without a fight.
Fire is the dumb one. Master does not care if you fight, as long as you do not die. Abisa is just scared of you.
Wants me alive? For what?
You can't drain as much blood if you're...
Shut up, Osric. Not another word. I told you I would handle this. Why didn't you listen to me? You lying bitch. Guess I should have known better, but I read your story. After everything he has done to you, the thought, well, doesn't matter. It was a lie. There's no getting out of this. Still, how dare you? How dare you give me hope? Ooh, swipe. Want to get early access? Thank you to the patrons. Go to the Patreon for early access. Like, comment, subscribe, follow in the places. Fantasy Book Club. Content warning. This contains blood and violence. Viewer discretion is advised. Fire! He's had enough. You've made your point. I thought I had too, but here we are. Apparently, you both need a reminder not to fuck with me. Wait, no. Osric! Hey, I didn't have a choice. What's your excuse? First I thought maybe Meta Jane's experiment had broken you on the inside. I've been there, I get it. But I'm starting to realize you were like this before. You had all the options in the world, and your friend here is a pretty good example of what you did with them. Clearly didn't know what he was walking into. You burned him, left him alone, and now he can't breathe. And you want to judge me for lying to survive?
Fiona,
tremble, limp. Ooh. If you and your glorified pet snake want to keep your lives so badly, I suggest you let him go. A pet for a pet, then. Osric, are you alright? Can you fly?
Not good, but yes.
Then we're leaving.
We'll be in trouble.
No, you'll be fine. Promise. This was my fault. The believer called you Fiona. Hold on to that. I don't even remember mine. I wasn't lying. Not exactly. I offered you a way out. Drifting away while he bleeds you dry would be relatively painless in comparison. But if this is really how you want to go out, I hope you blow up his smug, sadistic face. Ooh, flap, flap, flap. She doesn't know what she's talking about. My choices. I've got this.
Want early access? Go to the Patreon. Thank you to the current patrons. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. 888? Not bad. Oh, we're on episode 69. I didn't even realize. Nice.
Follow the smoke. My sight is completely blocked. We're going to be too late.
Anything could happen.
None of you get it. Something bad always happens. I thought I was pessimistic. I've been dodging the worst possible scenario since I was 13, and normally I can see them coming. Now I don't have the luxury of being an optimist. Aramis, it's not the future yet. Focus on what's in front of us. Yeah, we can still do something. We can... Shush! Hold up, guys. Whoa, that's a lot of fire. That's what I'm worried about. I think she's still here. Boom, boom. There she is. Stay back until... Wait, what is she carrying? Tristan! Whoop. Crackle. Twang. Whoosh. What are you doing? You can't hit Tristan. That monster is taking him. Bree, we have to do something. She's so fast. I don't know if I can hit her. I don't do any damage if I did. What else are we supposed to do? I can't lose him. We won't. We won't. Bree, you're going to need a weapon. Izzy, Aramis? Give Aramis that arrow. No, wait. Give Aramis that arrow. I have a plan. Ooh.
Wow, they're just gonna fight her. Oh god. Thanks for reading. Thanks to the patrons. Check out the Patreon.
Boop. Boop.
Bree, if this is too much, I get it. I know I'm asking a lot. I just have to get her to put Tristan down while Aramis does her thing, right?
As soon as Tristan is out of the picture, none of the other characters have an ounce of chill. Yeah.
I think I can handle that. Let him go, you monster! Whoosh. I don't like your friends.
Translated from ancient Sumerian.
Whoosh. I don't know about this, Drew. My sight isn't working. What if this...
You're the only one who can do it. Can't believe in something I don't understand, but for you, it doesn't seem to matter. All you have to do is read.
Okay, I'll try. Strength of the trees, bless the rod. Plight of the air, guide its path. Light of the sun, pierce all it reaches. Let thine aim be true.
Yank.
What in the hell? Shine. Are you sure it worked? Don't let her get off the ground.
Oh boy.
My pleasure.
Y'all. Content warning. This episode of Fantasy Book Club contains blood and violence. Proceed with caution.
My pleasure. Fire! Don't you dare! Whoosh, slice. Ah! Twang. Zoop, zoop. Ooh, boom. Oh, not yet. I'm not. I'm not done yet. Ooh, Tristan. It's gone. Can't be gone. What do we do now? Tristan! End of issue 3. Y'all have no idea what y'all just fucked up. Thanks for reading. Please like the episode. Yes, we shall. And I think that's a good spot to like just call stream there. It's been about 3 hours of reading. It's a nice little cliffhanger. And then there's the book club announcements. God, you read so much. Yeah. It is not the first time I've been told, like, holy hell, you went through a lot of my comic, and it took me so many years to put it down. But when you're able to binge read, that's the best kind of reading. Great reading. Hell yeah, thank you. Okay, so let me come over here. Where was it? Here we go. Turn off that. Thank you. It was so fun to listen while drawing. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Those are the kind of streams I like to embody. Streams that allow people to just work in the background or just have me on like to fall asleep to. It's definitely a pleasure, and I'm glad people enjoy my streams. I'm definitely gonna read more, obviously. Considering this is what book like issue 3 and you're on like issue 8, I think, if I recall correctly. This is gonna be a long one. I'm almost finished with 6. That's the one. Okay, so we're about halfway through. Nice. All right, in the meantime, let's find someone we can raid into. Who is online? Let's see. Let's find someone who who's just started their stream today. If there's no one who just started their stream, I'll just pick someone. Hey, cranial activity. Warframe. Hell, I'm a slut for Warframe. Yes, please. Warframe's one of my favorite games. Haven't played it in a few days, but I've been doing other stuff. All right, so raid cranial activity. There we go. Oh wait, not cranial activity, cranial. There we go. And as always, thank you everybody so much for being here. If indeed you still are, tell the people you love that you love them. Give them a hug. I will see you all tomorrow for another Chill Vibes gaming stream. And then later in the evening, we'll be doing a spicy stream over in the spicy places. So if you wish to partake, and if you are able to partake, by all means. If you're not able to partake, more than likely you're underage, which means you shouldn't be here. This is an 18+ channel. But yeah, thank you all so much. Please, if you need to, get up, stretch, grab some food, grab some drink, take your meds if you haven't taken your meds yet. You deserve to take care of yourself. Even if you believe you don't, you do, because I fucking said so. So take care of yourself, please. Put some good vibes back into the world. I know the world can be kind of shit, but we can do our best to make it not shit by kicking and screaming until people are nice to each other. I will definitely see you all. It does mean the world that people enjoy this. Wonderful stream as always, comic. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Neon, Honeybee. I will do my best to stay on this schedule. Hopefully no other life-altering things happen in the... a lot happened last month, but I'm glad we were all better for it. Hope you all just have a lovely rest of your evening. Take care. And as always, until next time, bye! Oh, also, our raid message is get appreciated, nerd. Don't forget that.
Wow, people really like books, huh?